Hello, peeps, and hello, peppers. And Merry after Christmas. I am trying to practice some portrait drawing with the new watercolor pencils that I got for Christmas. Not sponsored. And I'm using myself as a model because, I have the biggest chances of not complaining to myself that doesn't look like me and so on. And one of the best phrases that I learned about drawing and watercolor painting this year was by Eric Yun Lee, something of the type learning about the surface of a subject that you paint is a way of showing respect to the subject and its surface. So I'm getting to know my surfaces, my own surfaces, and I'm getting to know kind of the way I talk, the way I do YouTube, and the way I actually have a quite uneven face, like a person who had a stroke. And it's my understanding that I also had something like a mini stroke as a child, and this is just a feature of myself that I can own. And like today I have a green bluish theme with everything. And let's see how these pencils water down. Oh, not bad. I'm blue, da 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 da. Yeah, I was at such a lovely group meeting yesterday from the autism community where, I noticed that some other people also have a feature of mine, which is someone says a word and someone else sings a song to it and has the idea that this word has a song to it. And we had so much fun, and I am so glad to have met those dear people the past year. And I'm so grateful for that. I'm even lacking the words. I know my art teacher in high school said all faces are uneven, but in me, that seems like especially uneven. But maybe I'm also too picky about myself. In the photo, I actually find it interesting that the you see the glass, and there's this little white spot between the normal face and the face as the glasses show that. I think there is some physics behind that with a breaking light. I'm very myopic, by the way, and yes, and I have difficulty recognizing faces. That also connects to my particular version of brain damage and my particular version of autism, as far as I know. I know not all people with autism have brain damage, but I do. You can't hear it, but I do. And last week or the week before, I actually read a book about prosopagnosia, like the inability to recognize faces. And it was a romance novel, because as you might have figured out, I'm also partly writing romance novels and figuring out my own romance life or not romance life. So I couldn't finish the book because there were like too many informations in 20 pieces of informations to piece together, and everything in a very small print. And like, let's say with my autism, I have a ritual of whenever I'm going to a library to bring back a book, as long as I still have books signed out. And some points about the prosopagnosia were actually really good, and I know those from my own experience. Like, it can get really embarrassing when you meet people on the street and you should know those people, but you don't. Also, it was kind of well described that the prosopagnosia relates to like a damage in a part of the brain that puts different parts of the face together, which I have actually learned on scientific TV many years back. Like some, also the point that obviously people with prosopagnosia can recognize their animals. That aligns with my favorite article, the Neanderthal theory of autism, that like some people with autism have prosopagnosia because that is like a heritage from our ancestors who were closer to animals. Okay, of course we have to take this article, the Neanderthal theory of autism, with a grain of salt, because there is just not enough science to back it up, but the article in itself has been widely publicized to point out that there is a very natural diversity of people. So I totally do believe that to some people it's like easier to recognize an animal and its face than people and their faces. What I kind of didn't like about the description of prosopagnosia is that the main person in the story was a portrait artist. And she said that all the pictures, all the people suddenly looked like some sort of cubic Picasso paintings. I wouldn't subscribe to that idea, but let's say at least it was put in context that people who have had prosopagnosia all of their lives, they usually don't notice the effect of it until someone says hello, or someone says, how do you know this is this and that person, which you usually know like by the posture, by the voice, or by something like that. And I only have partial prosopagnosia, so I don't know how it is when you have that like 100%, but most people who have that 100%, when I've researched it and educated myself about it, they say the faces are blank. They don't look like Picasso paintings, whatever. I know that when I draw faces, they will always look like a cartoon. So this is what I have to offer for people, and this is what I also want to take commissions for in the future. You want like a eccentric cartoon face that still tries to look like your face, please come to me. This morning I kind of woke up to a YouTube video by someone who I didn't know, who says like the hottest and best version of yourself is when you are authentic. So yes, let's be authentic. I have chaos all over the place. I have a small YouTube community that I really want to take care of more. Don't run away if you don't like something. Just let's talk about it. Unless you are the people that I actually can't talk to, but that's a totally different topic. Actually, it eased the talking today, matching my blue-green theme here, to crochet while talking, and it's my understanding that a lot of people on the spectrum do that to like this repetitive movement, the keeping attention, and actually like this is the sort of my foundation stitch, because I can't do normal foundation stitches without twisting everything. That might be like something that that will develop with experience, but let's say for now it's my standard Frida hat model to have such a foundation band that can also be like a net for the eyes if you are light sensitive. So, and I like this Northern Lights yarn. It's made out of cotton. I personally can, to my experience and my grip, better work with cotton than with wool. But that's also like a matter of taste, and when I'm going into groups, like it's sort of a ritual to ask each other, what kind of yarn do you use? Can I touch it? And this is so beautiful, like because of the color. And then I say, well, this is ordinary and this is cheap. Like you don't always have to use this fancy pants stuff, and that's just me to not use the fancy pants stuff. And like when I started setting up, it still was dark. So and then I got a surprise visitor with who I needed to talk, obviously. So that's why I still have the turtle light on, and you never know what the turtle light is good for to enhance the light here. I also have my other turtle to plaster it over the logos of my pencils as far as I can. And yeah, I'm trying to show my surfaces more respect, and I'm trying to build up a new life in the new year. Yeah, sometimes I started wearing earrings again. I only have one functional earring canal, but that also means that can be my trademark to have only one earring. That may actually connect to the fact that like one of my hands is weaker than the other one, so it's really difficult to craft an earring into the other ear. And I always forget which ear it is, so I have to try this basically every morning anew when I'm going out. But this is my way of humor. I got myself like sort of I think this is the 10th clipboard in my collection. Like, my friend asks me, Frida, how many clipboards do you have? Yes, I need many clipboards with many different designs because they inspire me and because I misplace them so often. So, yes, I wish you a good end of the year. I wish you a very authentic new year where you can do what you love. And I'll see you. I hope I can still make another video this year, and if not, I'll see you on the other side of this firecracker thing. Yeah, let's go easy on the firecrackers. It's better for the environment and the animals to not. Even though I understand that some charities sell the firecrackers to finance themselves. Just be mindful and be safe. Bye-bye.